Every parent wants the best for their child. But as children grow into adolescence and behave with greater independence and less predictability, it's often difficult to know how we can best protect and guide them. But one way we can continue to safeguard our children is to have them vaccinated, and the reasons for doing it are well known.
Because it stops diseases spreading around the community, and we've got rid of things like polio and whatever that used to be really widespread and terrible, and we don't have it now.
I prefer the injection to prevent rather than treat afterwards.
I think it's really helpful in the prevention of everything that we're vaccinated against.
It's a preventative thing, so it's like insurance. You don't think you need it at the time, but it's just better to have.
However, despite the documented benefits, some people don't vaccinate their children due to some common misconceptions.
If there's just one case of any ill effects from vaccination or anything, it just gets blown out of proportion.
Out of fear, not always, or ignorance, not always understanding the real ramifications.
Because there's rumours going around that if you get vaccinated you can get really sick.
The fact is, vaccinations help defend against serious diseases that, if caught in their wild form, can be dangerous and result in hospitalisation and even death. Early childhood vaccinations protect against 16 vaccine-preventable diseases. However, the level of immunity wanes over time, which is why the WA Health Department is offering a free booster vaccination program for Year 8 students to ensure they remain protected.
Early in the year, parents will receive an information pack which describes the vaccinations and the diseases those vaccinations protect against. And also included in that pack will be a consent form that we'll ask parents to sign and send back in with their child to school.
The adolescent vaccinations are booster doses of diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis and chickenpox to guarantee immunity into adulthood. Plus there's an additional vaccine for HPV, or human papillomavirus, which is a disease many people are unaware of.
I don't think I could tell you a whole lot.
I'm not sure, actually, I don't know anything about that.
Is that the one that they immunise girls for? No.
HPV is a highly contagious infection that can be spread through sexual activity. It affects both boys and girls and is associated with cancer of the throat, mouth and cervix. Up to 80% of the population will be infected with HPV at some time in their lives, so it's important both girls and boys are vaccinated before they become sexually active. Parents who don't vaccinate their children increase the risk of disease not only for their own children, but for others throughout the community.
My kids are exposed through somebody who had, her girls had chickenpox, where I had my elder one immunised, but my youngest one, who's 2 months, got chickenpox, and as a result she's gone on to have shingles later in life as well, so I was very upset with that.
While Western Australia is generally protected, we still get outbreaks of vaccine-preventable diseases like whooping cough and measles, often because travellers bring these diseases in from countries where they still circulate. If you're not vaccinated and catch a disease like chickenpox as an adult, the effects can be far more severe.
Infertility and death, two worst-case scenarios, aside from the scarring and the fact that it makes you really, really sick.
And it was incredibly severe. The kind of pain he had, the chickenpox occur on his eyelids and in his mouth.
So it's really important that children get these vaccines, including the Year 8 booster doses for the particular diseases.
Immunisation works, and it benefits the whole community by minimising the spread of infectious and potentially fatal diseases.
If I had one message for parents, it would be to please don't miss this opportunity to protect your child. Look out for the information pack that will be coming to you early this year and sign the consent form and send it back in with your child.
For more information about the diseases protected against by the adolescent vaccinations, visit the Healthy WA website.